Have you ever wondered what heaven looks like? What if I told you that Daniel got a front row seat to witness it? Imagine this. He saw God, the Ancient of Days, sitting on a fiery throne, surrounded by countless angels. But just when you think it couldn't get any more amazing, something incredible happens. Someone appears in the clouds, and that moment changes everything. Who was it? What exactly does this mean for us today? Stay tuned, because we're about to break it down in the simplest way possible. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Daniel was a man who served God faithfully. One night, he's hit with a vision straight from heaven, a vision that would leave anyone in awe. What he saw was nothing short of shocking. He describes seeing a throne being set up, and there, sitting on it, was the Ancient of Days. Now, you might be wondering, who's the Ancient of Days? Well, that's God himself, sitting on his eternal throne, ruling over everything. Listen to what Daniel says. His clothing was as white as snow, and the hair of his head like pure wool. Daniel 7:9. Can you just imagine that? God sitting on a fiery throne, dressed in pure white, his hair shining like wool, radiating purity, majesty, and power. This wasn't just some symbolic vision. This was God in his full glory. It's like Daniel was given a glimpse of the very throne room of heaven, where the Almighty sits, reigning over all creation. This is God at his most magnificent, but it doesn't stop there. It gets even more intense. As Daniel continues to describe what he saw, he notes the presence of thousands, no, millions, of angels standing before God, waiting to serve him. Their job was simple: to honor God and carry out his will. The sheer number of them, the awe they must have felt, is overwhelming. And then, in this divine moment, the books were opened. What books, you ask? The books that contain the records of everything, every action, every word, every thought. God is keeping perfect records of all things, and nothing escapes his notice. The weight of this is unimaginable. Everything we do, think, or say is written down and accounted for. Daniel 7:10 says, "The court was seated, and the books were opened." These books are a reminder that God is not just a distant observer. He is deeply involved in every aspect of our lives. He sees everything, knows everything, and holds the ultimate authority to judge all things. But there's more to this vision.